Welcome, my beautiful Libras. Here is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of August the 29th to September the 5th, 2021. Starting off with your all-over energy card, you have the mental conflict card, which is actually the Two of Swords in traditional tarot. And you could be at a stalemate right now or a crossroads, making a difficult choice. You could be dealing with opposition or opposing ideas from other people. You might be choosing options, and you might be choosing, the best route of action. But you're finding it difficult to go in that direction. It's a difficult choice, and it's confusing some of you, perhaps. I think you're not seeing. It's like when we're blinded by the unknown, we can't trust ourselves to move forward into the light. And I think that you're needing to find out more information about this particular situation that you're faced with making a decision or a choice with. Sometimes this is referred to being caught in the middle of a situation. Don't allow yourself to do that. Maybe some of you are dealing with legal issues and you're trying to get together and make a decision on, whatever you're going to decide on in a settlement or property disbursements or anything, whether it's domestic or whether it's business. But sometimes we need to compromise, and sometimes we need to get mediation, someone in there to lay everything on the table open so we can see what's fair and just. So I think once you see the picture in complete clarity, you'll be able to go forward and you won't be as confused and conflicted to make a decision or a choice. It's very important. Now, coming in with your first energy card, you've been given the beautiful Archangel Gabriel card, the messenger of creativity and hope. And you could be, dealing with children this particular week, and you know that you've got your back covered. You're getting help. And you will get assistance with this issue. But this particular, Archangel Gabriel also is a guide of artists and authors and musicians and dancers. And, reach out to the full potential and live that purpose if that's your goal. This is a message that says maybe you need to get out there and do something more creative. Maybe you've put it on the shelf for a few years because you've had other distractions that have made you move forward in life. And now's the time that you're getting that message to just pique your interest and look into your creative endeavors again. Also, Archangel Gabriel is, the one that brings us the message. He's the main messenger, and he guides us, and gives us important messages, but also about conception, conceiving, giving birth to your dreams, to a new business, or perhaps a child. It can be giving birth to any endeavor, event, or anything that you truly want to see happen and bring you happiness and peace. So this is a great card of, being able to see prosperity, abundance, and fruition coming in, as well as, things being, fertility showing itself, growth and moving forward, seeing something expand and build and succeed. Now, your next energy card is a hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. So you might be finding as you move through this next time and space and phase that you're going through that you're tired, or maybe you were planning a trip before we went into this sort of hangman mode where nobody was going anywhere or could, and you could be renewing that inspiration to go and plan a holiday and enjoy yourself, whether you're going on your own, with your partner, with your family, whatever. But I do think you need to take a time out one way or the other, whether it's a time out physically that you need to step back, or whether emotionally and mentally you need a time out. And some of you may actually be wanting to take a vacation, but I'm seeing this as a respite, as a rest. The universe is saying, you know what, you can only take so much. It's time for you to step back and take a time out. Coming in with what you need to surrender to, you have the surrender to drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. So you could be dealing again with some opposing energy coming in that's going to leave you conflicted, and it could have to do with making a choice or a decision that could be determined around another energy, another person. And they could be a little bit over, melodramatic. They also could be a little bit deceptive. They may want to drag you into their drama. Misery loves company. Don't allow yourself to be sucked into that energy. Okay, so step back, take a time out, look at it from a distance. Don't go jumping into anything, because everything that glitters isn't always gold. Okay, now coming in the beginning of your week or in behind you, you have been given the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Hangman. So right now I'm seeing that, you may be at a point here where you're still at a crossroads, where you're hanging in limbo and nothing's moving too quickly for you. But you will be hearing about something, and maybe you've been waiting for something to happen, and all of a sudden, bam, it shows up. And here is that Knight of Swords coming in hot and heavy. So, there may be some fast action you have to take. You may have to rush in to do something, to sign something, to be somewhere. But be careful, be cautious. Don't make any hasty or rash decisions without really finding out all the information you need to know. Is it safe to go there? Is it safe to accept that? Is it safe to do that? Now, it can also be someone coming in, your knight in shining armor, who comes in very fast to sweep you off your feet and want to share some time with you, perhaps time, effort, support, or even romance. Now, you do have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is all about continuing to move forward, and it's almost as though you've had to defend, promote yourself here. It's like you went into almost battle mode here to try to protect yourself over something. Be cautious. There could be someone out there who's envious of you, and they may want to push you or poke you into battle mode, okay? Asking you to defend your accomplishments, something that you've done. Sometimes competition emerges, as a result of, you shining brightly in the world. And if you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it's important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. Okay, so don't back down. Don't roll over. Don't allow people to belittle you or take away the shine from you this week. You may be accomplishing something great, and it's not up to anybody else's opinion. It's not open to opinion, and it's not open to criticism. So shine your light. I think you're eventually going to get out of this hangman mode, because something here suddenly will come in and make you move forward in a new direction. I want to go back again to the beautiful Archangel Gabriel when we talked about tapping into your creativity, your artistic talents, something that makes you feel passionate to get you motivated out of this position and this situation this week. Now, coming in the center position, which could be the middle of your week, you have the Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So you could be receiving some information. You could be having somebody coming in here who truly wants to partner up with you, share ideas, kindred spirits, maybe taking a relationship to another new level. But somebody here truly wants to be in your end of the ring. And I think you're going to find that you're going to have company here. You're going to be able to find that, you still have someone who cares about what you do. If you've been feeling a little out of sorts, this is a great card of, possibly having a new romance coming in, possibly the resurgence of a romance, all of that beautiful energy coming in towards you. It's a beautiful, beautiful card that says, get ready for someone that wants to be around you, someone who's coming in to share something beautiful with you. Okay, it's all about close relationships and sharing them, but it can also be fond friendships that are deepening, being able to trust someone around you and be happy that they're there and grateful that they're there. If you've had any issues with somebody and there's sort of unresolved issues with somebody, know that this is going to smooth out. Okay, it's going to get better. You're going to be able to see a positive resolution here with other people or another person here, and the conflicts are going to end, and there's going to be some sort of forgiveness issued here as well. But there's going to be love and respect and understanding and developing between two parties here. You may have had an issue here where you had to go through something very difficult here to move forward in a brand new direction. And you realize that the worst is over, and you realize that you want to move forward. There's a better future for you. You're not there yet. But what it says is, you're not quite there yet. You're still sort of, getting this processed. to go in this direction, but keep moving in that direction because you're on the right path. Now you have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is the extremes in which you spend your money or save your money. Now, some of you may be able to, you may be able to have the resources to do what you want. And others, you may be hanging on to your money tightly, your finances, the material part of your life, because you don't want to be stuck on that rainy day without feeling that feeling of lack and loss, right? So you want to be careful about that. And that's okay. This message is, the universe is saying protect your resources, okay? Protect what you've created. And maybe think about, investing in something so that you've got this money for a rainy day. You could be working hard to pay off a long-standing debt, but know that there's change coming in. And the newfound resources could be of abundance. So be open to new and exciting opportunities. Don't be closed-minded here. This is the card that says, don't hold back. If doors are opening for you to move forward in a new direction, be a little bit flexible here so that you can reach out and see all the good opportunities that are going to present themselves. I think you're going to be in the process of making good decisions, good business decisions, and perhaps decisions about investments. You could be able to have the ability now to buy a large purchase, a large ticket item, or others you're hanging on. So you have fears of what you've accumulated could be lost. So some of you, it may be that, and for others, you may be finding that you've got the resources now here. And perhaps here you could be partnering up as well with somebody who has resources and is resourceful, who can help you go in this new direction. Coming in towards you, which could be your final, the end of the week here, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Hierophant, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So you may have been going through a situation here that left you confused and feeling as though you were in a mental conflict. Brought into the middle. This could have been a third party stirring the cauldron that caused some sort of a disappointment and a heartbreak with you. But you're healing through that. You've got guidance here. The Hierophant shows up, says, you've got the ability here now to climb that ladder and go towards your goals. And you've got the help. And it's like the blessing or the message from the divine that comes forth and says, hey, I've got your back. You're going to have a soft landing here. You're going to heal, and you're going to be able to go forward. I think you're going to be leaving a situation where, you were in a situation that left you kind of feeling like you're out in the cold. You're now able to go forward, and you're going to meet new people, people who are more like you. Some of you could be getting involved in, maybe your passion is holistic healing. Maybe your passion is getting into spirituality more. Maybe some of you are going to be getting involved in yoga, or you're getting involved in, spiritualist groups. But you're going to be meeting people of like minds that are going to want to nurture, help, and want to be part of this, this new adventure that you're going on. Is beautiful. You're not going to have to worry about money because you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe you were having a problem with finances here, but I don't see this happening anymore, because as you push through this week, I think you're going to be seeing great abundance coming into you. When this particular Ace of Pentacles shows up, it's amazing. It's all about significant abundance that's going to come into you. Some of you, it could be in the form of a promotion. Maybe you're going to be getting a salary increase. Maybe you're going to get a windfall or some unexpected money you didn't know was coming in, or maybe it's more than you thought you were going to be getting. Now, if you're in the process of starting a new business, it's a great time to do that, because I do believe that you're going to see it succeed at this time. So it's all about timing. And it's a good time to invest, okay, your time or your effort and into something that's going to cause more fruition, more abundance coming in. You could also be asked to sign some legal documents, contracts or correspondence, and they could be to do with partnership or to receive a settlement coming in, an agreement of some sort. I love the Ace of Pentacles because it talks about improving health. If you've been feeling out of sorts mentally, spiritually, or physically, know that it talks about this improving in your life. Some of you may be stepping up to go back to school and earn a degree in something, which will definitely enhance your income. And the good news about finances here with the Ace of Pentacles card showing up, because it'll only help you and improve you with your resume and your job and your career. Some of you may now have the resources again to go out and buy some very nice, beautiful, significant purchases. But whenever this Ace of Pentacles shows up, it's always the card of good luck, change of luck. Beautiful. Now, let's see what we have here for clarification. Spirit, what does Libra need to see, know, and expect? Past, present, and future energy, possibly. So let's see what we have here. My beautiful Libras. Coming in with your Seven of Wands, defending yourself, you again have the double message here. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. You might have felt you had to protect your finances here. Maybe you were worried somebody was going to take your money, or you're fighting, or you were defending yourself and advocating yourself with a situation over money, but it's going to be okay. I think you're going to be secure within the financial part, material part of your life now. Wow, beautiful. Coming in with the Knight of Swords, let's see what we have here. You have, again, the double message, the Two of Swords. So that was your all-over energy here coming in at the beginning. And I think, you need to see a picture in complete clarity before you jump in and agree to anything. Okay, you're going to have to act on it. You can't sit and procrastinate, because it's something that you need to pay attention and perk up and go do. But be very careful. Get all the information that you can here. Again, I think some of you, it could be a legal situation you are dealing with. Wow. Over on top of your Hangman, you've got this beautiful, powerful queen, the Queen of Swords. She's the queen that cleans house. She gets rid of everything that doesn't serve her or doesn't allow her to expand, grow, and move forward in a successful direction. So, once you get out of this Hangman mode, and this issue here you're dealing with is signed and sealed, you're going to be able to walk away, cut ties, cut cords, go in your own direction. It's almost as though you're going to have the power of being singularly very, very confident. Beautiful. Coming in with that beautiful card of the Two of Cups, which could be somebody new coming in, or the resurgence of love around you, or just relationships connecting and solidifying and being more secure. You have this beautiful Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands is all about movement forward. It's a beautiful card that says, step up, don't be afraid. You're accomplishing things. Be patient though, okay? You have a thriving future ahead of you, and you're going towards it, and you're watching it come in. It's almost as though you've done something, you've accomplished something, and now you need to pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself, okay? This is all about celebration. It's all about success. However, it's not time to sit back and do nothing because it's come in. You need to get moving on to the next project, the next phase in your life. Look at your future with the long term. Okay, this isn't, you could end up with something here coming in here, but you want to make it long term. Okay, you want to work on it. Don't just sit back and say, oh, I can take a breath now of relief. Well, yes, you can, but you need to keep moving forward. And here you are. You've got the Page of Swords on top of this. Something might have happened here that you realize the truth was exposed in a situation, and it's made you now realize that you've been through your battle, you've walked through the fire, and now you're going in a new direction, a better, brighter direction. So the page brings information. Sometimes you might have heard it through gossip. Somebody who didn't have any tact may have delivered you something, a message about something. And, it's not necessary to attack, and I always say this, don't attack the messenger, just take the message, because it's a message that you need to hear. And maybe it was a message that you need to hear about something that had to do with something that was a truthfulness that's made you walk in a new direction. Coming in with the Four of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. It's all about you taking care of yourself now. Okay, cleaning house, getting rid of what no longer serves you anymore. I think you're going to see the delays are going to be over, and you're going to be able to go forward. And finally now, you can take care of your needs. You're going to have the resources here to do it. You're going to invest carefully here with whatever you have. Whatever resources you have. She has this ability to realize she needs to nurture herself and take care of herself before she can go out there and face the world and take care of all those around her as well. So take care of yourself here first. Coming in with our beautiful Hierophant, you have the Knight of Rods. So something, again, sudden movement. Your momentum's going to pick up. This is all about moving forward, and this could also be a hot and heavy, fast relationship coming in, which I always tell everybody, don't get your heart set on the Knight of Rods, because he's kind of like the Page of Cups. It's short-lived. He comes in hot and heavy, and he makes a quick exit. Okay, so but it's also about having to go and do something. Get up and do something very quickly here. I think maybe you're going to have to be asked to, pay attention to a significant, immediate situation around you. It's almost like something happens very quickly and you've got to act on it. But be careful. But it could also be you're moving in a fast. You have to move, pack up and get out of somewhere and move quickly. Maybe you're moving out of your home. Maybe you're moving your business. Maybe you're having to travel for business. But I do think that some of you may actually be receiving, the information that you have to move out of your residence, and you might have to do it quickly. Maybe there's a short closing date and someone bought your house, or maybe somebody's selling the house from underneath you or something. But it's almost like an emergency. You're going to have to go fast towards it, but just be careful. But I think you've got your back covered here. The Hierophant here's to protect you. With our Three of Swords, our card of disappointment. Yeah, somebody deceived you big time. Okay, this is a card of deception. The liar, the cheater, the stealer. Okay, that's what we call him or her. Yeah, I think that they thought they could get away with something. They weren't honest about a situation around you. But at the end of the day, when this Page of Swords shows up, it shows that the truth comes out and you're able to move on in a new direction now. It's taking you time to get there, but you're being very careful about your resources. So I do think that this person, and what happens is usually they get caught. Okay, there's many different graphic depictions of this, and a lot of them, it's be careful, leave things under lock and key. You don't want to leave available to people, privy to people's eyes and hands that shouldn't be seeing things or be able to get at your things. So you may be this could be why you're being very careful now about your finances. You don't want this person to know your personal business anymore, and you felt as though you might have been duped or taken advantage of, but you're healing through that, my beautiful, beautiful friends. Well, here we go. Our final card with the Ace of Pentacles. You've got the Six of Cups. So, you could be reconnecting with somebody. You could be, from your past, your childhood, when you went to school. It could be a reconnection coming in, with social media the way it is now. We often meet people from our past that we, had forgotten about. But it's a wonderful connection when we can do it. Maybe you're dealing internationally with people at a distance that live at a distance, or you could be reconnecting with somebody who has been distanced from you. Okay. I always tell people, don't expect it's your ex coming back. Okay. This is reconnecting in a good way. Now, I do think, that you could also there could be issues circulating around children. And you will be dealing with children issues. But I think the message here is tap into your own inner child a bit this week too. You're going to have reason here to be happier now that you're moving in a new direction. And maybe you're reconnecting with people from your past that you've been denied company of. And now all of a sudden you can see them again. You're free, you're happy, you're able. You've got the resources now to finally go and see these people. Get together. It could be relatives you haven't seen in a while. It could be anybody. Wow. Well, my beautiful Libras, this is your reading for this week, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to again. And, I do believe that this is going to be a successful time for some of you. Just don't get caught up in other people's drama, and take a breath and step back and take a bit of a rest, because it looks like you've had struggles to deal with. But I'm telling you, the universe is going to pay off big time. Once you cut cords with this opposition and opposing energy, and you realize there's a better direction to go, you're going to end up at the end of the day having, more resources than you ever thought you would. I do think that, you're going to be okay there. Your job's secure. Your finances are going to be secure. And it was a great accomplishment that you've made. So always remember that the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed, want you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And I'll see you soon. Much love and many blessings.